Hi, Gerhard Bloom, once again looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So the Trump-Harris debate, what a sad spectacle. The moderators, absolutely zero commitment to objectivity and neutrality. Time and time again, they stopped the debate to fact check Donald Trump. And in numerous occasions, their fact check was absolutely wrong. And they didn't fact check Kamala Harris once. And as we'll see, as I go through my notes here, she lied and lied repeatedly. And nope. But at any rate, here's my objective assessment of Kamala Harris. She's a woke, authoritarian Marxist. Donald Trump was exactly right. Her father was a Marxist economics professor, obviously trained her well. The media continues to cover for her as she continues to lie and evade questions. Asked about whether or not people are better now or under Trump, she goes on to tell you she was raised as a middle-class kid. That doesn't answer the question. Who cares? And that is in fact a lie. She grew up in a upper middle-class neighborhood in Montreal. So, lie. She is on tape saying she will ban fracking on day one. Oh no, but in 2020, as vice president candidate, she said she wouldn't ban fracking. No, she didn't say that. She said that Joe Biden wouldn't ban fracking. That's on tape. She supported mandatory buyback. Basically it's gun confiscation and throw a few dollars at you. When asked, and this is on tape, how mandatory? Mandatory. You don't have a choice, taking your weapons. That's against your rights. It's in the Constitution. She doesn't care. She's on record as supporting government-funded transgender treatment for federal inmates and detained illegal migrants. That's right. She thinks the American public wants to spend millions of dollars on this transgender ideology that is destroying the lives and bodies of young people. Adults, I don't care, do what you want. Stay out of the men's room if you're a trans man because you're a woman, it's not safe. And if you're a trans woman, stay out of the women's washroom because you're a man. And it's a fraud, and it's not safe for women, you being there because you're a man. That's why they have women's faith. Her vice president candidate nominee, right? Tim Walz. As a parent, your child can get taken away from you if you deny them gender-affirming care. Notwithstanding, it destroys their bodies. You give a boy puberty blockers, a micropenis. Micropenis, no sexual function, and no sexual orgasms as an adult. Girls, no sexual orgasms, and destroys their fertility, destroys their lives. They start having voices like mine because I'm a man. Charlottesville lie. Yet again, Charlottesville lie. No fact checking. There were good people on both sides. Donald Trump is exactly right. This is on tape. I'm not talking about the white nationalists and the neo-Nazis. That's on tape. Time after time again. No fact check on that. Harris said the Capitol riots, January 6th, police were killed. No, police were not killed. That's a lie. Officer Sicknick, lying in state. He was bludgeoned to death by a fire extinguisher. No, he wasn't. Died in his home, had nothing to do with the riots. He wasn't killed. No police were killed. She told you the border was secure. This as millions and millions of illegal migrants flooded in. But Trump, he was against a proposed border legislation that would have solved the problem. Except it wouldn't have solved the problem. There were vast loopholes in it. Illegal migrants would have continued to flood in. And it's an absolute fraud. Absolute fraud. They didn't need additional legislation. Executive order. The President of the United States has sweeping powers when it comes to border security. All they had to do was reenact those many Trump policies. They refused to do so. So millions of people have flooded in. And here we go again, right? Harris called Trump's border wall a medieval vanity project, and in a recent video, she's proudly standing in front of the border wall that remains standing, right? She was behind defunding the police. That's got hundreds of people killed because police have been defunded. She was participating in a bail fund to release the George Floyd rioters. You know, the ones who killed a couple of dozen people and turned neighborhoods to rubble? She was bailing these people out as fast as they were getting thrown in. She said of those George Floyd riots, billions of dollars in damage, a couple of dozen lives lost, it's a protest. It won't stop and it shouldn't stop. This is Kamala Harris, right? Donald Trump said babies were being killed. Well, it depends how you define babies being killed. Late-term abortions, partial birth abortions. Sometimes these kids are born. These babies are born. And yes, in numerous states, as many as 15 states, the babies are left to die. So it depends how you define killing, right? Because nobody is making any direct steps. But if I have a baby under my care, I leave it alone in the crib and I don't feed it and it dies, that is murder. So I think these babies are being killed. The fact checker said Trump was wrong. It's not happening, except it is happening. That is a fact. This is a fact so shocking that people think when Trump says this stuff, it can't possibly be true. But it is true. Absolutely is true. Trump said crime is dramatically up. Fact check. No, not up. FBI statistics. Trump is right. They're dramatically up. Here's a fact. Over 6,000 policing agencies, Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, amongst many others, refused to provide their data to the FBI to crunch the numbers, right? Heather McDonald does some very serious, honest scholarship on this. Crimes dramatically up. Violent crime dramatically up all over the United States. Here's an example. 52% of violent crimes in New York are pled down. They are federal crimes or violent crimes pled down to misdemeanors. 52% of those crimes. And Springfield, right? City manager denies animals are being killed, pets are being killed, and yet citizens continue to report that it's happening. I haven't been there, I haven't seen it for myself, but here's a fact. In Haiti, it happens. Voodoo rituals, they kill animals, cats and dogs, and they eat them. And Springfield is a city, 60,000 people in the city, so a very small city. They brought in 20,000 immigrants. Yeah, make America Haitian again. This is insane. This is insane. These people haven't been vetted. They're largely uneducated. They come with cultural commitments and values completely antithetical to American values and customs. I saw a very sad video, a woman, garbage being thrown, dirty mattresses on her lawn, awful. And Aurora, Colorado, right? Oh no, there's no violent Venezuelans taking over the city, except it's happening. The Venezuelan gangs taking over apartment buildings, and it's being absolutely denied. This is happening. Kamala Harris, yes, a woke, authoritarian Marxist, and those moderators, no semblance of impartiality or objectivity. And guess what? In a debate, you don't get to fact check if you're a moderator. That's for your opponent to fact check or dispute, or argue with, or explain away. It's not for the moderator. Anyways, this is absolutely appalling. People are being lied to, and Kamala Harris is lying to you, but that's not the worst part. The worst part, she's a woke Marxist. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Do drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Gratifies my fragile male ego, because like I say, I'm a man, right? And check out my book, Deconstructing Social Justice. I was absolutely shocked when I first started looking at it. People were telling me this woke ideological nonsense, it's happening. And I'm like, oh, it's crazy, it can't be happening. It is crazy, and it is happening. Anyways, Deconstructing Social Justice, available on Amazon. Thanks so much for your time and attention. Bye-bye now.